Barbecue chicken alert. We got another classic YouTube blunder here. I imagine some of you might have seen a little bit from this, but there are tons and tons of channels on the platform being banned left and right. Very loosey-goosey here, and it seems to be AI moderation tools that YouTube uses going rogue. The ghost in the machine here. I just got made aware of this, and it seems like one of the first people to experience this, Patient Zero, was a YouTuber named Enderman, who is a tech channel.
The reason being, my secondary channel has been terminated off of YouTube, as you can see. And obviously, I can do nothing about this. We're going to submit the appeal together and see how far it gets us now. The reason for this happening is AI. It wrongfully concluded my channel was associated with a channel that was terminated for 3 copyright strikes.
If we look at what Enderman has provided here, the reason for the termination here is this linked channel, which is a Japanese channel.
It's not even in English. So this bro got his channel deleted because they thought it was a linked channel. And it's not even...
That is in no way actually associated with Enderman at all. It feels like it's a big old boo-boo here from the AI moderation tools.
You know it's gonna take months to get his shit back, too.
And he is not the only channel that experienced this. There were a few other notable examples of channels also being linked to this Japanese channel falsely, and thus having their channel terminated as a result. It's anyone's guess why. Maybe that Japanese channel is like a yawn, and it's just contagious, and now it's spreading across YouTube, where for some reason on the back end, the AI has had a fucking conniption here and is associating like tons of channels on YouTube with that account, and then...
Just imagine your livelihood being taken away because of something as simple as that. That's kind of fucked. How they even allow this?
Banishing them to the Shadow Realm, which in and of itself is a huge problem, because why is there no human being coming to review a channel termination? Why would AI have that ability? Why would it be given that much unrestricted power and authority where it could not only flag these channels for being linked to this channel, but then also ban them for it without a human being ever stepping in? That's very concerning, because there is clearly a lot of wiggle room for errors with AI moderation. And it's not just with this linked channel epidemic here. We're going to get into a couple other examples, and of course we've already seen some in the past with it just kind of freaking out and going like bananas, actually just going ballistic for no reason.
Yeah, like every stream that I've finished up this week so far has been on it has been like non-advertiser friendly, but then I get it manually reviewed and it's good to go. So it's like,
but in classic YouTube fashion, appeals are more useless than the hairs on my
bro, they're so fucking useless.
So Enderman even made a video doing the appeals, which of course led to no results, which unfortunately is par for the course. I feel like I can count on one hand the amount of times in my own personal experience too that appeals have ever led to anything. Like, I've never even really heard whispers of someone having a successful appeal on my entire 18, 19, whatever-ish years on YouTube. It feels like that system just doesn't work. That's just all smoke and mirrors. Like, maybe the appeal system is there kind of as like an internal joke at the YouTube HQ. Like, the appeals, once you finish filling them out, what it actually does is just print out a piece of paper that goes straight into the trash can at the YouTube HQ.
No. It gets shredded first, so that way they can say they never got it.
I don't even know what it's there for. It never actually leads to anything
no,
that
it doesn't.
I've ever experienced nor ever heard of. It is truly just like, you do this only to reaffirm that a human being is not looking at it, or if they are, they're not actually giving a fuck and just maintaining the original ruling that may be incorrect. In this
TikTok is the same way. I've noticed that with TikTok. A lot of their shit is the same.
Case being linked to a Japanese YouTube channel that was terminated long ago. This kind of thing would take someone actually 4 seconds to realize it's a mistake. This is a big ol' whoops-a-daisy. But since the appeal system, it needs a drastic overhaul, it is just archaic, and I truly think that it might just not even function the way it's advertised. It didn't work for think about it on Twitter or any other social media, because then they actually do see it, and then a human being does actually step in, and it takes them...
But what if it was a smaller channel? Like, that's my issue with it, is like, if it's a smaller channel, then there's a problem.
Very short amount of time to fix it. In this case, it did get solved. Enderman did get his channel back. Both of his channels got reinstated. It was very clearly a mistake that this happened in the first place, and the second a human being actually is alerted to it and does take the time to take a peek, it's pretty quickly resolved. But there's a couple of problems here. One, AI should not have the ability to ban channels. That is a big no-no.
They should have like a final review process where a human looks over it. How did they even like, who sat down in a chair or boardroom and decided that this was okay? That's insanity. You're just gonna take away someone's livelihood and their job just because of an AI jackup. That's a pretty big deal. People are relying on their income from YouTube. Like, that's really messed up.
To catastrophic results in the future.
Yeah, no, because like it could make everybody unsub from the channel. Like it could do like massive amounts of damage to a channel to have it like banned like that. Not to mention, like, it could reset the algorithm for the channel. There's so much that could go wrong there.
Already seeing some inklings here of that, you know, being the dystopia we're heading towards. Like, you do not want to just let AI be the one to ban channels. A human being should always be included in the mega mix when it comes to that decision, without fail, period. Like, there should never be any reason AI can do that. And two, something's got to be done about the appeal system. It has got to be updated. Like, it has got to get better. This is it's just crazy that it's 2025 and appeals still just don't actually work. Because, again, look, Enderman and many others did make a lot of noise on Twitter. Someone at Team YouTube saw it, took them, a handful of hours maybe, and then reinstated both channels because they were very quick to realize, yeah, this is a mistake. Why didn't that happen with appeals? Appeals, when you submit them, it's like a matter of minutes where they're like, no, it's rejected. Yeah, we re-reviewed everything. Yeah, you're super wrong. You're a fucking idiot. Actually, you're super ugly as well, by the way. Did we mention that? Rejected. We're maintaining the original fucking ruling. Like, it's obvious that no one actually looked at it. Mm-hmm. So, especially when it's like long-form videos, you'll submit an appeal for a video that's like an hour and a half long, and you'll get a response from YouTube on the re-review in like 15 minutes about like how you're stupid for even trying to appeal it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that needs to be changed. That's two big problems. But this isn't the only instance of channels being banned willy-nilly recently. There's been a lot going on when it comes to channel terminations that don't make a ton of sense. Now, from what I've seen, a lot of these have been reinstated since this has become a big issue that a lot of people are talking about now, because it is concerning why so many channels are getting kind of banned out of nowhere for seemingly nothing. Literally nothing when it comes to like this linked channel thing that was happening. Like, some of these
that's
terminations,
kind of scary. Like, someone like me who's finally starting to kick up some dust, and then like,
because
bro,
of, like,
that sucks.
A misunderstanding of the content they were producing. It was something that they did, like, literally was not even associated with anything about their channel, and still getting terminated. So it's caused a lot of alarm from people on the YouTube platform. And from what I've seen, some of them have been reinstated, but not all of them. There's also been a lot of bans for like this really weird enforcement of YouTube policies that don't really seem to apply. The big one has been like scams and deceptive practices, which I think right now is out of control on YouTube with ads. Like, the biggest culprit
ads, yeah, no, I've seen like some crazy ads
of scams and deceptive practices are YouTube's own ads.
Like, they have ads that are about games that don't even exist. The games don't even exist. They're like ETF scams.
I just made a video going over many of the AI ads on YouTube that are peddling legitimately fake products. Fraudulent advertising is plaguing the platform. That and like AI porn shit and like a lot of weird things have been advertised on YouTube directly that are very much against YouTube's own terms when it comes to scams and deceptive practices. But those don't seem to be getting hit nearly as much as just channels.
You know why? Because they're paying YouTube, that's why.
Aren't actually promoting them. We're tech-based, whereas should be. I was getting confused by thinking that they're in the tech sector, that maybe the AI moderation tool was getting confused by thinking that they were trying to promote workarounds for certain things, and they just immediately slapped them down for it. I don't know. But either way, it is a problem. There, under no circumstances, should be the possibility for AI to just ban a channel. like outright. Even if a channel is in violation of rules and AI moderation tools flag it internally, a human being needs to be involved in this conversation about whether or not that channel.
Yeah, I think that I think they have a policy against being able to sell certain things online. I think that's actually like a law even. I don't think you can sell parts of something online like that, of a gun, specifically a firearm.
Needs to be banned.
I think they take that pretty serious.
AI that's the judge, jury, and executioner on it. That is a big problem, and one that is highlighted big time with this wave of bans hitting the platform. So yeah, I wanted to
oh, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of spooky.